G'day legends, welcome to the channel. Today we're hitting it hard with a full body blast that'll have you feeling like a warrior in no time. No fancy gym memberships, no problem. You can smash this workout right here, right now. We're going bare bones, but feel free to grab some dumbbells if you want to level up the challenge and really feel the burn. Remember, it's all about pushing your limits and becoming the strongest version of yourself. We'll be tackling 8 killer exercises, each for 45 seconds with a quick 15-second breather in between. This is about quality over quantity, so focus on your form and really connect with your body. All right, enough chit-chat. Let's get this workout started. First up, we're hitting those legs and shoulders with the squat to shoulder press. Now, this is a ripper for building strength and power. Make sure you've got enough space around you. We don't want any accidental headbutts to the furniture. Stand tall with those feet shoulder width apart, and if you're using dumbbells, hold them at shoulder height with your elbows tucked in nice and tight. Remember, good form is key. Imagine you're about to conquer a mountain, chest up, core engaged, and a fire in your belly. This is your time to shine. Are you ready to unleash your inner warrior? Let's do it. Here we go. Take a deep breath and slowly lower yourself down into a squat, as if you're about to take a seat on a throne fit for a king. Keep your chest proud, back straight, and those knees tracking over your toes. Now, here's the important bit. As you push back up through your heels to stand, press those dumbbells overhead with power and control. You should feel those shoulders working. Remember, it's not a race. It's about quality over quantity. Keep your movements controlled and focus on that mind-muscle connection. You've got this. Keep those squats strong and those presses powerful. Remember to breathe throughout the exercise, in on the way down, out on the way up. Visualize those muscles working, feel the burn, and embrace the challenge. Don't be afraid to adjust your weight if you need to. We're all about finding that sweet spot where it's challenging, but you're still maintaining good form. Keep pushing, legends. You're doing great. Almost there. All right, legends. Time to work on that balance and strength with the reverse lunge to single arm row. This one's a real multitasker, targeting your legs, back, and core all at once. Grab a dumbbell in one hand. Remember, we're going one side at a time here, and find your footing. Stand tall with your core engaged, ready to conquer this move. Focus on a point in front of you to help with balance. Trust me, it makes a world of difference. Now take a deep breath and let's do this. Here we go. Step back into that reverse lunge with your dumbbell holding hand. As you lunge, keep your torso upright and your core nice and tight. Imagine you're a warrior performing a graceful dance of power. Now here comes the row. Hinge forward slightly from your hips. Think of bowing to your opponent and pull that dumbbell up towards your chest, keeping your elbow close to your body. Feel those back muscles working. Control is key here, legends. We don't want any jerky movements. Smooth and controlled is the name of the game. Nice work. Keep those lunges strong and those rows powerful. Remember to breathe and maintain that strong posture throughout the exercise. You're doing fantastic. Now, halfway through, we're switching sides. Step back to standing, transfer that dumbbell to your other hand, and let's hit those reverse lunges and rows on the other side. Remember, balance is key here. Focus on that mind-muscle connection and feel the burn. You're well on your way to becoming an unstoppable force. G'day, legends. We're moving right along with our next killer exercise, the push-up to plank. This one's a classic for a reason, folks. It targets your chest, shoulders, triceps, and core all in one go. No excuses, we're hitting it hard. First things first, let's talk form. We're starting in a high plank position, hands shoulder width apart, core engaged like you're bracing for a rugby tackle. Remember, we want a straight line from your head all the way to your heels, no sagging those hips. Now lower your body down towards the ground, keeping those elbows tucked in close to your sides. This isn't a bench press. We want to feel those muscles working. Lower down until your chest grazes the floor, then push back up with power to that high plank. Keep your core tight throughout the entire movement, and don't forget to breathe. We're not done yet. This is just the beginning of a powerful combo. Alright team, now that we've got that push-up down pat, let's add in the plank. This is where we really start to fire up those core muscles and build that superhero stability. As you push back up from the bottom of your push-up, hold that high plank position for a beat. Feel that tension running from your shoulders, through your core, and all the way down to your toes. This is isometric work, and trust me, it's a game changer. Keep your back flat, glutes engaged, and don't let those hips drop. We're aiming for a solid plank, just like a sturdy table. Hold that position for a breath or two, really feeling the burn in your core. Remember, we're not just going through the motions here. We're focusing on that mind-muscle connection, feeling every muscle fiber working to keep us strong and stable. Now we're going to seamlessly flow between the push-up and the plank. Lower down into that push-up, chest grazing the floor, and then push back up, holding that strong plank position for a beat. Control is key here, legends. We don't want any jerky movements or collapsing. Move with purpose and power, feeling the burn in your chest, shoulders, triceps, and core. Remember, you can modify this exercise by dropping to your knees for the push-up if needed. It's all about finding what works for you and gradually increasing that intensity over time. Now let's smash out those reps. Give me 3 sets of 10 reps with a short rest between each set. You got this. All right, champions, let's move on to the next exercise, the deadlift to bicep curl. This dynamic duo is going to work those posterior chain muscles like no other. We're talking hamstrings, glutes, back, and biceps, all firing up to build strength and power. We'll start with the king of all exercises, the deadlift. Grab your dumbbells and stand with your feet shoulder-width apart, toes pointing forward. Make sure those dumbbells are heavy enough to challenge you, but not too heavy that your form is compromised. Now, keeping your back straight and core engaged, hinge at your hips and lower those dumbbells towards the ground. Imagine you're trying to push your hips back towards a wall behind you. Remember, this is a hip hinge movement, not a squat. Keep that back straight and those shoulders pulled back throughout the entire movement. Now here's where we bring in those biceps. As you stand back up from that deadlift, keeping that core tight and back straight, curl those dumbbells up towards your shoulders. Think about squeezing those biceps at the top of the movement, really feeling that contraction. Lower the dumbbells back down with control, and then immediately go into your next deadlift. Remember, we want to maintain a smooth and controlled movement throughout the entire exercise. Don't rush it, and don't be afraid to take a moment to reset your form between each rep. This exercise is all about building that mind-muscle connection. Focus on feeling those muscles working, and you'll get the most out of every single rep. All right, team, let's put it all together. Deadlift, bicep curl, repeat. We're aiming for 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps with a short rest between each set. Remember, form over ego. If you're starting to feel your form slipping, lighten the weight or take a quick break. It's better to perform the exercise correctly with a lighter weight than to risk injury with a heavier weight. This exercise is a true testament to functional strength. It mimics movements we use in everyday life, like picking up groceries or playing with your kids. So, not only are you building a killer physique, but you're also improving your overall strength and functionality. Now let's crush it! Alright, legends, get ready to feel the burn with the next exercise, the burpee. This one's a full body blast that'll get your heart pumping and those calories torching. It's a true test of your strength, power, and endurance. Don't let the simplicity fool you. The burpee is a challenging exercise that requires proper form and explosive power. But trust me, the results are worth it. We're talking increased cardiovascular fitness, improved muscular endurance, and a metabolism that's firing on all cylinders. We'll start from a standing position, feet shoulder-width apart, core engaged. Then, we're going to drop down into a squat, placing our hands on the ground in front of us. Remember, keep that back straight and those shoulders pulled back throughout the entire movement. We want to avoid any rounding of the spine. Now here's where things get explosive. From that squat position, we're going to kick our feet back behind us, landing in a high plank position. Remember that straight line from head to heels, just like we practiced in the push-up to plank. Once you're in that plank position, you can choose your own adventure. For a beginner variation, you can hold that plank for a beat before jumping your feet back up to your hands. But for those who want to take it to the next level, drop down and perform a push-up. Remember, chest to the floor, elbows tucked in close to your sides. Push back up to that plank and then jump those feet back up to your hands. This is where that explosive power comes in. We want to drive through our heels and explode upwards, reaching our arms overhead as we jump. Land softly and immediately go into your next rep. The burpee is a high-intensity exercise, so it's important to pace yourself and listen to your body. If you need to modify the exercise, feel free to step your feet back one at a time instead of jumping. Remember, it's all about pushing yourself and gradually increasing that intensity over time. We're not aiming for perfection here. We're aiming for progress. So dig deep, find that inner warrior, and let's conquer this exercise. We're aiming for 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps, with a short rest between each set. You got this! All right, mates, time to hit the deck and fire up those obliques with some side planks. We're adding a hip dip to really crank up the intensity. Think of it like sculpting those love handles into a masterpiece, 1 rep at a time. Remember, form is key here, so listen up. We want a straight line from head to toe, like a majestic plank of Aussie hardwood. Engage that core. It's your best mate in this exercise. Don't let those hips sag. We're going for strength and control. Now, if you're feeling the burn already, that's a good sign. But don't even think about giving up on me. This is where the magic happens, right at the edge of your comfort zone. Dig deep, find that inner strength, and let's crush this workout. We'll start with the right side, but don't worry. We'll give the other side some love too. Let's get to it, team. All right, let's go down. Start by lying on your right side, elbow directly under your shoulder, legs extended and stacked on top of each other. Now brace that core and lift those hips off the ground. You should feel a nice straight line from your head to your heels. Hold it there for a second, find your balance. Here comes the dip. Lower your hips towards the ground, just a few inches, controlled and smooth, no crashing down like a ton of bricks. Then engage those obliques and lift back up to that strong side plank position. That's 1 rep, legends. Keep breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Focus on that mind-muscle connection. Feel those obliques working. Imagine them getting stronger with every rep. We're not just building a six-pack here, we're building a fortress. Remember, quality over quantity, always. It's better to do fewer reps with perfect form than to rush through it and risk injury. Keep that core engaged, back straight, and control those hips. Feeling the burn yet? Good, that means it's working. Now gently lower your hips back to the ground. Take a moment to catch your breath, shake it out, and give yourself a pat on the back. You're halfway there. Ready to hit the other side? Same deal, just flip over and let's do it. Remember those key points: core engaged, hips high, controlled movement. You've got this. Keep pushing, keep striving, and remember, every rep brings you closer to your fitness goals. We're not just building a stronger body here, we're building unshakable confidence and a warrior mindset. Now finish strong, legends. Let's show those obliques who's boss. All right, legends, we're in the home stretch. Let's crank up the intensity with some jump squats. This one's a killer for your legs and glutes, and it'll get that heart rate pumping. Remember, good form is key, even when we're pushing hard. Start with your feet shoulder-width apart, toes pointing slightly outward. Keep your core engaged throughout the exercise. It's like a superhero stance, ready to unleash some power. Now lower yourself down into a squat, like you're about to take a seat on a throne. Chest up, back straight, and make sure those knees track over your toes. Feel that stretch in your quads and glutes? That's what we're after. Hold that squat for a beat, then explode upwards. driving through your heels and reaching for the sky with your arms. Imagine you're launching yourself off a trampoline. Boom! Let's go! As you land, absorb the impact by softly bending your knees. It's like you're a ninja landing silently after a mission. Don't let that momentum go to waste. Use it to power straight into the next rep. Keep that core tight and your back straight throughout the entire movement. We want to protect that spine and make sure we're engaging the right muscles. Remember, quality over quantity, legends. Jump squats are a fantastic exercise for building explosive power and athleticism. They'll help you run faster, jump higher, and move with more agility in all aspects of your life. Plus, they're a great way to torch calories and boost your metabolism. So if you're looking to lean down and sculpt those legs, jump squats are your new best friend. Now, I know these can be challenging, but that's where the magic happens. Push yourself to your limit, but always listen to your body. If you need to take a break, take a break. Remember, fitness is a journey, not a race. We're all at different stages, and that's perfectly all right. The important thing is to keep moving forward, one rep at a time. You've got this, legends. Keep pushing, keep striving, and you'll be amazed at what your body can achieve. Now let's crush these last few reps. Give it everything you've got. All right, team, time to channel your inner mountain goat. We're hitting the floor for some mountain climbers. This exercise is a full body burner, targeting your core, shoulders, chest, and legs. Start in a high plank position, hands shoulder width apart, directly beneath your shoulders. Your body should form a straight line from head to heels, like a plank of wood. Engage your core, squeeze those glutes, and imagine bracing yourself against a strong wind. Now here comes the fun part. Bring one knee up towards your chest as if you're climbing a steep incline. Keep your core tight and your hips level. Don't let that lower back sag. Quickly switch legs, bringing the other knee in while simultaneously extending the first leg back to the starting position. It's all about speed and control, like a well-oiled machine. The key to mountain climbers is to find a rhythm that works for you. Start slowly at first, focusing on maintaining good form. As you get comfortable, gradually increase the pace. Imagine you're sprinting up that mountain, pushing yourself to the limit. Feel the burn in your core, your shoulders, your legs. This is where we sculpt that lean, mean fighting machine. Mountain climbers are a fantastic exercise for improving cardiovascular fitness, core strength, and overall coordination. They'll challenge your body in new ways and help you build that functional strength we all strive for. Plus, they're a great way to break a sweat and torch some serious calories. So if you're looking for a challenging and effective workout, add mountain climbers to your routine. Remember, this is your workout, your journey. Push yourself, but always listen to your body. If you need to modify the exercise, that's perfectly fine. You can slow down the pace, take breaks when needed, or even drop to your knees if you need to. The important thing is to keep moving, keep challenging yourself, and never give up. You're almost there, legends. Keep that core tight, those legs pumping, and imagine yourself conquering that mountain peak. You've got this. Great job, champions! You absolutely crushed it today. Give yourselves a pat on the back. You earned it! Now let's cool down with some stretches. We'll start with a standing forward fold, reaching down towards those toes, or as far as you can comfortably go. Next, grab your right foot and gently pull it towards your glutes for a quad stretch. Hold it, breathe, and feel the tension release. Repeat on the other side. Now, let's open up those shoulders with a nice shoulder stretch, interlacing your fingers and reaching overhead. Finally, find a comfortable spot on your mat for a relaxing child's pose. Close your eyes, take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, let go of any tension or stress. Thanks for working out with us today. Remember, consistency is key, so keep coming back for more. Stay strong, stay motivated, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment below to share your thoughts. And don't forget to subscribe to HealTech for more insightful content. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an update.